Alana. I was born profoundly deaf, but that sure didn't stop me from trying new adventures. I love exploring the great outdoors, braving new activities, and trying delicious vegetarian food. Through this program, I am learning more and more about cherishing and protecting our Earth. Now, follow me! Just arrived at a place called San Diman. You've got the mountain, you've got the land, and you've got the river. And I've also just discovered that there are some Aboriginal groups here, so I really want to learn more about that. Follow me.
Hey! The bridge, just a new build 2 years ago.
Oh, only 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And what's the story behind it? Why did they decide to build it?
Okay. You can see the top of the new bridge is old bridge. See?
Oh,
here, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
New one,
see
old
that
one. Old one is down the bridge.
That's
the
the
new
old bridge.
Yeah, 2009. There was a massive typhoon and the suspension bridge,
The
the old one.
typhoon destroyed the bridge.
Yeah. So the old one cannot fix anymore. So the government decided to build a new suspension
The
bridge.
new one?
Yeah.
A
So
much more advanced, modern, higher bridge as
yeah,
well.
and the stability too. And also mixed with the Taiwanese and the Lukai people.
Wow,
And I will show you the art later, okay? This is snake.
okay.
Snake is a kind of a viper. Lukai people and the Taiwanese people say this kind of snake is our partner,
Why is
our
it your
colleague.
partner?
I think this is a legend. We don't know, but that is a story.
So that's why they have the snake as part of
Yeah.
your partner?
Yeah. And this is glass bead.
Ah,
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah. And
This
they
is
put the
the
glass bead
peacock one.
and the snake.
Snake, peacock, glass bead.
Okay.
So this is the bush, the door
Yeah.
is the bush part of how they integrated your culture into the bridge.
Yes. And then you see the bridge, all the body of the bridge, just like a snake body.
Oh,
But it's
I
head,
didn't think
here is
about
head too.
that. Every one of these is a snake across the whole bridge.
Okay. The snake total, one side, 208.
208 snakes on
One
each
side. And the total
Indeed.
snake is 416. All the snake put 4 glass bead. See?
Oh.
Yeah. So total glass bead is 1664. Let's see the old bridge.
Look at the bridge.
Yeah, it's broken, right? Long time ago, people coming here. It's only one bridge they can.
This is the only bridge
yeah.
between these two areas.
Yeah, so this bridge is a lot of memory for a lot of people.
You see so much of nature. It's completely covered in green forest. The earth is flourishing behind me. And as he mentioned, his father likes to come here to look out at the bridge and remember his grandfather and the generations before them. Because it's very important to stay true to who you are and remember where you came from, your background, because that makes you who you are today.
Yeah.
Now. Right?
Yeah. Great.
Good job.
Good job.
Let's go on.
Let's go.
They have it here too, at the end and the beginning.
Yeah. Alana, see?
This is the taro you were telling me
Taro.
about.
Yes,
Wow.
and here also is ending of the
This
shape.
finished
Yeah.
the bird?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. It was very meaningful for me to see this.
Do you like here?
I love it.
Okay, I wish you come
As you
here
said,
again.
immersed in nature, very meaningful experience.
I wish you can come back again and
I would
take a
love
lot of
to.
your friends here, okay?
Laya, bring your
Okay.
friends here. Come.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Farewell.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
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 How can you not be amazed by this beautiful scenery? We just crossed the bridge and I thought I would learn more about the culture, but Shengwu reminded me of something really important as we were crossing the bridge. As a city person, I learned that it's important to take time, be outdoors in nature, appreciate the present moment, and I'm starting to find that this is a really beautiful culture that appreciates where they're rooted from, and I've decided I want to learn more about it. So I'm going to go find some friends to tell me more. Follow me. Hello. Hi.
My name is Jared.
Lovely to meet you.
Hi, I'm Cindy.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm his translator today.
Lovely. I'm Alana. I'm excited for today.
Okay, follow me.
Awesome. You speak English. I think the school has a stunning view.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
好，那我们现在看到这个碑呢，是以前德文国小的第一个校长的碑，来纪念他的。因为日本时代德文算是这附近一带的原住民地区的第一个学校，所以这个学校它已经有100年了。然后当初咖啡为什么会在德文中传说，就是说德文跟雾台有战争。
OK
那因为日本人被那个雾台的人杀，他逃到德文来之后呢，德文的人救了这个日本人。
Okay.
So he decided to show his gift back by
Gratitude.
kind of industrializing it, building schools, building
Yes.
roads.
Modernize
probably.
the village.
Okay.
Yes.
我们的咖啡因为在这个山上，它会有丰富的水果香，所以跟一般种培的咖啡会不一样。
Are these coffee beans?
是的 Yeah.
Wow. They all have many different colors and textures. I think, what's this? Yeah. There's
这个就是
different colors.
台湾的咖啡
This is coffee.
Yeah.
It's not like the normal traditional one that you see in a convenience store, the brown bean.
Those are beans roasted after. This is actually coffee fruit.
I didn't know
And Jared has mentioned to me before that the coffee beans, when they're actually cherry red color, that's
Okay.
when it's ready to be harvested.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's why you see different colors of beans.
So
we
like a
don't-
lot of fruits. When they're
Yes.
green, they're not ripe yet.
They're not
but
ripe
the
yet.
red one you can pick.
Cherry
so this
red.
one's quite not ready, not quite ready yet.
But ready, Lemon?
Ready.
Yeah,
Wow,
this is
so-
ready.
试试看。
So let's take a look.
We can eat it.
You can eat.
可以吃啊
Yeah.
Oh, I've never done this
你
either.
要先把它去皮。
Wow.
Oh, you're good.
This is not brown.
不是. Oh, there you go.
You can try.
So we can try it.
可以吃啊
It's sweet.
You can eat it. Oh.
It's really sweet. 真的很甜的. It's sweet.
Oh.
It's slimy too. Ooh.
What? Yeah, it's well, I mean, when I'm holding it, I'm touching it. I don't know if you can see there's actually a really slimy, fruity outer texture, which I didn't know. I didn't know coffee had a really fruity aroma and texture. I did not know
I didn't
that.
know that either.
I think the general perception of coffee is what you see in commercials with brown, the strong scent. This does not smell like coffee, by the way.
Smells like fruit, doesn't it?
It does.
Very
and it's
fruity
really
smell.
slimy, which is why we keep dropping it. Wow.
我们要不要自己试着采咖啡，然后等一下再来做咖啡？
Jared was asking, would you like to handpick the coffee beans
Yes,
yourself?
please.
And he's going to show us how to roast the whole process.
Yes, I would
After.
love to. I'm
Great.
fascinated by this now. I did not know that this is the start of coffee.
Let's pick coffee. So
Only the red one?
only the ripe
Wow.
ones.
红色的都裁掉。
Okay, so let's take all the reds, he says. These are Arabica beans. So they're
Oh, okay.
one of the popular beans. So they use Arabica bean to grow in Darwin area.
So the 3 different types of beans, do they all have different flavors?
Yes.
Yay!
好，那我们现在采的咖啡有一个量，我们准备做咖啡下一个动作。
Finally, you're going to see this turn into real coffee.
Let's go。
Let's go. Woo! Hello.
Hi.
那我们现在就来做这个咖啡去皮的动作。
Okay, so we're gonna do the peeling process for the coffee
Okay.
beans now.
好，我们现在把豆子倒到这个麻袋里面
Okay,
去。
so put all the beans in the bag.
Go
So-
fish.
Okay.
Please, fish.
因为以前没有机器，
Okay, so this is
Yeah.
traditional way because there was no machines back in the days
Wow.
for peeling.
所以都用这个办法。
So this
Don't-
is the solution that they do for
Don't
peeling.
tell me you're going to peel it by hand.
他说我们不是要用手去剥吗？
没有，我们要用手的话就到网上了。好，这样，然后这样打，
Ah!
Oh wow.
这样。
So right now she's squishing the skin off.
Yes.
Because it's really slimy.
Probably.
I
我们要打
remember.
很大力，所以那个皮才会去掉。
Okay, we gotta hit harder so that the skin can come off on its own.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
已经有了，
Okay.
对。
Do you wanna try?
So you're going to, sure,
好，让你 try. 你试着
take your
打吧。
revenge.
加油 Watch your hands. Good.
好，那我们来看一下里面的状况哦。
I'm
Wow.
gonna take a look
I know
inside.
this
how
is
she did.
what.
对。
I
的
Whoa!
Great.
It's really finished. Wow.
把那个皮去掉了。可是这个完成之后，我们还要把皮挑起来，
为什么？
因为这个皮是没有要一起发酵的东西，所以这个皮要挑起来。
Okay, so the next process is we need to separate the beans and the skin because the fermentation process does not use the skin.
Okay.
对。
好，来，
Wow. It's really, as I'm touching it right now, you can feel it's really slimy.
Oh, okay.
And it smells like fruit when it's not ready, kind of that
皮
waxy
就
smell.
好了。对
Just here.
对，来。
那挑完的咖啡啊，像这样子啊，我们要放大概24小时到36小时，让它发酵。咖啡我们发酵完之后就会做日晒，就会用这个
Wow.
日晒。
How long does it take?
这是多久
7天到10天左右。
？7 to 10 days.
7 to 10 days to get them like this?
Yes, and after
wow.
that we peel them open, peel another layer of the skin, and here are the coffee beans that we see.
Ah! The guy is revealed at last. This is the coffee I know.
Yes.
那样朝中间打，它才不会
Right in the
洒出来
middle, Lana.
Oh, I can see it starting to change color,
他说有看到有改变颜色了。
which means I think more skin is coming off.
Yes. 是不是就是皮比较出来？
可已经都打掉了。来，我看一下，
OK.
差不多。
差不多了，
Almost.
差不多了。
Yeah, wow. Ah!
好，来，
Oh.
小心了哈。好，来注意看哦。好，我们现在把壳吹掉哦。好，
Woo.
Going to de-shot by blowing it away.
Ah.
要不要试看看？
Go ahead.
Ha ha.
Try to
Shouldn't
know.
it? That'd be good. Wow.
好，那 我们敲完的咖啡呢，就会像这样子。那我们要做烘焙的器具啊，就是用这个，这个像铁网这个。
OK，
那用火去烤这个咖啡豆，它就有烘焙的那个效果。
好
我们先把咖啡豆倒进来。
，OK。
It's such a strange, I have to ask, this is such a strange color and size. Why is it so small?
咖啡豆晒完之后啊，它有一部分的水会被脱干，脱干之后就会变小。那我们等一下烘焙的时候，它就会变大，因为它把里面的水分排掉，二氧化碳排出来之后就会变大。把火打开，
你的火有多大
最大。
？OK， so biggest
对
fire。
Oh, dear.
它一直在火的上面烤。
So on top of the fire, they're roasting it.
So how long?
闻到一个咖啡的味道。
Can you smell that?
Smells nice.
这样子的
So
动作
how long do you need to roast coffee for?
对，要这样子要烤多久
大概15到20分钟。
？Between 15 to 20 minutes.
Each coffee bean?
Yes, roasting light.
So you do this for 15 minutes?
Yeah. Can't stop. You gotta keep doing it for 15, 20
Wow.
咖啡现在听有一个啪啪的声音，现在就可以起锅了。
Wow.
起锅了。
Freshly roasted.
Wow.
放冷。
How did you know? Oh my goodness, look at the skin. How
what
does he
is-
know when it was done?
一般是看它的颜色跟听声音。第一爆之后，看颜色差不多是棕色，
好
像棕色的时候就可以起来。
So you can see the 3 different stages of the coffee bean that we go through after we've already peeled the fruit skin off. Now you can see the skin of the coffee. It looks kind of white, light yellow. Then you've got this. When you take off the skin, it turns into a weird grayish color, and it has the texture of hard rice before you cook it. And then you've got the traditional coffee that we know and we see in commercials, which is that beautiful brownish shade of coffee. And it smells like coffee too. But these two don't smell like
They don't
coffee,
smell
only the roasted one. Wow.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. 这是咖啡。
谢谢。
啊，谢谢你。
这个会有一个水果的香气会在你的鼻腔里面散发出来。
I have to tell you, I have had coffee before, black coffee, but when I tried it, it was at a conventional store and it was very burnt, almost it was very, very bitter, so I immediately thought coffee's not for me. But this one has like a buttery texture that's definitely different.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay. Ah, hello.
This is my auntie and my boss.
I noticed that they have a lot of dragonflies here. Why are there so many dragonflies in this building?
跟我们的朋友介绍哈，琉璃珠也叫蜻蜓珠。嘿，传说中，我们的老琉璃是从蜻蜓的头、眼睛羽化变成琉璃珠。
Okay.
Wow, so dragonfly has a very special meaning in their culture, but it started from the eyes.
是的，
Very
就是
cool.
是的，是的。 这是我的衣服。
Oh wow!
我国中的时候，妈妈就为我做好了。我一生当中，我生了女儿，我要为她准备这样的
Okay.
传承。
This is a traditional galwes for special formal event. And Jared's wife, Jia Yan, Dipalan, it's her Taiwanese name. She was actually raised by Master Shi. So to her, it's like her daughter. So when she got married for the traditional wedding, she wore this gown.
my goodness.
对，这很 special.
那这是我妈留给我这个宝贝女儿的纪念，因为我的母亲专门把部落有急需要的人用钱会变卖家产。我的母亲是一个收购者，所以我从小耳濡目染，认识了排湾族的琉璃珠这么的珍贵，所以我就做了这个蜻蜓雅族的。
So this is the exact one that they left for
This
her.
is the set
这是这个
对
对，还有我的衣服。
Okay.
Do they start with one piece?
Yes, they do.
Wow.
Start with
and then
one
they
piece.
just add their designs to it.
Yes.
Oh, how did she do that so quick? So delicate. She's making it look so easy. 这个很容易吗？很难。
难。
How do you
做
say
这个的吗？
对，这个底。
She's making it look easy.
She said the hardest process of it all is actually making the base beads, like what she's
This
doing
part?
right now. This part.
She's first of all, this is something that takes 3 years or more to master. And what I'm watching right now, she's just drawing it almost like she's just drawing on a piece of paper. It looks that easy, but we all know it's not. So the purpose of rolling it on a piece of cool metal is to get it smooth
Yes.
and cool it down right away so it sets.
And then to
That's the
complete the to make it complete finish so it gets hardened, it's set into the mineral.
那我现在用的原料是它有透明跟这种实心的。
Okay, there's 2 types of materials that they use for the glass. This is the transparent one, you can see through this one. And the other one is actually solid.
Okay.
So there are 2 types of glass that they use. She's gonna get the base ready, okay? Alana, she's gonna make the base bead for you.
Okay.
And then you can make that with her. She's gonna show you how to make
Okay,
that bead.
sure.
对，我先带它。
Okay, she'll help you.
Thank you. Careful. Ah!
先把右边的彩色笔烧软之后，我先带它把一个
Oh wow! So after we melt the color glass, she then melted and then draw the pattern on top, which looks like a square or a rectangle.
Okay,
边框先画出来，然后它自己填满。
And then you fill it up. Just go into it and fill it up.
那现在是因为温度高的关系，等它肚子冷却才会有那4个颜色。
Okay, due to the fact that the temperature is really hot here, we said 1,000 before, right? That's why the color all kind of look the same colors right now. But once we melt it down, you will see the colors that you want from these
Really?
color beads. Yes.
After it cools down.
Yes, after it cools down.
这个最后空白的部分全部填满。
Okay, all the clear white. Use the yellow. All of them now. So.
我们先把颜色画上去之后，整个烧融来这边滚平，它就等一下就是平的。
Okay. She says, "Don't worry. Let's just put the colors on it. So when we smooth it down on the metal, it will make sure that it covers all the areas."
Okay, I think I got it.
Oh, good. So that you can flatten it.
我要多久？
这样红红的就可以了。
Okay, here we go.
You made this look too easy, I knew it.
他说
我做得
你骗他，你把它做的好像很简单，结果很困难。
其实他做的还不错。
No, she said you did a great job. It's pretty good.
好，可以拿起来看。
These These may look like very small, delicate glass beads, but they take an enormous amount of skill to make it, as you can see. I feel like this is a skill of balancing
Yes.
the right portion.
Yes, it is.
We spent the whole day learning about glass beads and coffee beans, but these two things tell a bigger story. It tells a story of a generations and generations that pass down their culture, their heritage, their pride. And you can see it when a person says, I'm Taiwanese, and their back straighten when they show off, these are the glass beads I've earned in my life. And they understand that these are valuable qualities because it makes them who they are, even though it's what differentiated them growing up. It's something to be proud of and makes you unique to carry throughout the rest of your life. And this is something I can definitely relate to. Growing up in Taiwan, looking like a foreigner as the only deaf person in my school, it always felt a little uncomfortable being different. But when you grow up, it becomes a source of pride. It becomes a source of saying, this is who I am. This is what makes me, me. And that is the valuable thing that I learned today. Beautiful meet your heart.
I mean, something beautiful or something good look, especially woman, girl, always makes your heart, your mind. That's me. I'm drunk now.
And it really worth checking out if you can. Hi, say hi.
Fruit, isn't that crazy?
I didn't know coffee was a fruit. Coffee 是水果。什么东西？
试试看到里面去，
真的吗？
要丛林的感觉。
There's a spider in my cup. We found it!